This is the COMSOON car FM transmitter. Let's take it out of the box. In the box you get the user manual and you get the FM transmitter. Now let me tell you a little bit about this, how it works, what it does. So let's say you have an old car and it doesn't have a line-in connection for your phone, or you're tired of plugging the cable in and out. If you do have a line in and your car doesn't have Bluetooth, well, this solves both those problems for you. This obviously is a cigarette lighter plug, so it just plugs into one of your lighter sockets like that. And over here is the front of the device. This is an FM transmitter, so when it's plugged in, and I'll show you this a little bit later, you're going to have an FM frequency here. You dial it to whatever is available in your area, and then dial your radio to the same station. Now your radio is tuned to this. This supports Bluetooth 5.0, so you can simply Bluetooth your phone in and be able to play any of the sounds, any of the music that's on your phone. If you have maps on your phone, then you can have the directions broadcast over the car stereo. You can also make and receive phone calls with this tiny little hole there, which is the microphone, so it is hands-free calling for that. You'll also notice there are two USB ports. One is a 2.4 amp port and the other one is a 1 amp port. The 1 amp port doubles as a USB connection for a flash drive. If you have a flash drive you plug into it, then that has like MP3s on it, for example, it can play the music off of that. Or if you don't want to use that, you do have a TF or MicroSD card slot right there. So let's get this connected. I'll show you how to Bluetooth in, a little bit about how it works, and then of course we'll go to the car. So once plugged in, this is what you get. There's a blue ring that lights up around it, and over in the display there it shows BT for Bluetooth, which means that it wants a connection, and it shows the frequency that it's going to be connecting to the radio at. If you want to change the frequency, you hold the button in until it flashes, and then you can change that. I'm sorry, my fingers are blocking it, but as you see, you can change the frequency. I'll just run it like way up for a minute. You know, whatever station you want, 93.5 for example, and then you tune your radio to that. So let me show you how this all works with your phone and a USB flash drive. So for Bluetooth, it pairs up like anything else. We'll scan for Bluetooth T25. It says pairing, and it is now connected. So now it doesn't flash BT anymore because we are Bluetoothed in. And if you wanted to play from a USB flash drive, you simply plug it right in and that'll go. Let's take this out to the car so you can actually hear what happens with it. Now in the car, I want you to see something right when I turn the key on. You see how it says 12.3? That's actually your battery voltage, so it'll give you an at-a-glance reference as to how your car battery is doing. So now what I'm going to do is find a free station on the FM, on the radio, and then we'll tune this to the same station. It so turns out, just by pure luck, I picked a station that's free, and of course we have the FM transmitter connected that way as well. So now you'll see the phone is paired Bluetooth with it, and I have a non-copyright song on here that I'm going to play via Bluetooth through the car stereo. And there we go, that's playing. I can move ahead, as you see right there, and I'll turn the stereo up. So you see that works just fine right there. And now we'll do a USB flash drive, so I'm just going to go ahead and plug that in.
View display.
And just like that, magic. It plays. You can see the little green light on the end of that flicker that this flash drive has. There are also buttons on there. Let me just turn the sound down for a moment. If you want to go to the next song, we can do that. Previous song, we heard that before. Let's turn this up a little bit. So obviously it's never going to sound better than your car's stereo, but the stereo in this car is alright. It works. So just to give you the idea, that's transmitting over FM to the car radio, and we're all set right there. Now, just to show the range test on that, I'm going to do something a little different. Here's the jump pack I was using to power it before, and I'm going to take this outside the car and run it down a bit. So there's the jump pack about, 75 feet away or so. And now, when I zoom back out to the radio, if I turn it on, the same 93.5, yep, that signal is nice and strong. Good solid connection, nice sound quality all around. Now I'm not going to be testing the Bluetooth hands-free on the phone for calling in that, because if I did do that, I'd have to call myself, and then people would accuse me of talking to myself, and that's not good. You can expect exactly what you would expect. It's going to be decent sound quality in the closed environment of the car. They'll hear you, you'll hear them. So once again, this was the COMSOON car FM transmitter. An excellent device whether you have an old car that just has no connection whatsoever, but still has those FMs on the dial there, or you have a newer car that does have the line in, but maybe the jack is broken. That happens in cars, and it's very expensive to fix. You can get a device like this inexpensively and still have that connection, plus you also gain the ability to Bluetooth in. Or if everything in your car is working great, and maybe even have a newer car that has Bluetooth built in, you can use this as a secondary Bluetooth input for maybe another device that you might have in your car, such as a voice assistant. So all around, excellent sound quality and very versatile, the FM transmitter from COMSOON. If you'd like to purchase this item, I'll leave a link in the video description where you can find the item available for sale on Amazon. Thanks for watching. Make sure you click like, make sure you click subscribe, and take care. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.